The ongoing legal battle involving Blake Lively, Justin Baldoni, and Ryan Reynolds has become a lightning rod for discussions about power, accountability, and professional ethics in Hollywood. What began as a workplace conflict on the set of It Ends With Us has spiraled into a public feud, exacerbated by satirical jabs in Deadpool 3 that have added layers of complexity to the case. The situation highlights the precarious balance between personal grievances, creative freedom, and the public's insatiable appetite for drama involving high-profile celebrities. Blake Lively, known for her roles in Gossip Girl and A Simple Favor, initially brought allegations against Baldoni, who served as both co-star and director on the film adaptation of Colleen Hoover's bestseller. The accusations ranged from inappropriate comments about her body to intrusive behavior on set. These claims, coupled with Lively's insistence on maintaining creative control over aspects of the production, created significant tension between the two. For Baldoni, who had envisioned the project as a deeply personal exploration of trauma and resilience, the allegations marked a turning point, placing him in a defensive position both legally and publicly. Adding a surprising twist to the saga was Ryan Reynolds, Lively's husband, and a Hollywood heavyweight in his own right. Reynolds' portrayal of the character Niece Poole in Deadpool 3 drew immediate parallels to Baldoni, with fans and critics interpreting it as a pointed critique of the allegations and tensions on the It Ends With Us set. The timing of the film's release, just weeks after Lively's lawsuit became public, intensified speculation that the satirical portrayal was deliberate. While Deadpool is known for its irreverent humor, this instance blurred the line between parody and personal attack, sparking debates about the ethical responsibilities of filmmakers. The Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni feud finds its roots in the production of It Ends With Us, a film adaptation of Colleen Hoover's best-selling novel. The project was initially viewed as a golden opportunity for both stars, Lively to showcase her dramatic range in a deeply emotional role, and Baldoni to further establish himself as a director with a keen eye for heartfelt, character-driven stories. Yet behind the scenes, what began as a promising collaboration quickly turned sour, leading to one of the most publicized disputes in recent Hollywood history. It Ends With Us tells the story of Lily Bloom, a young woman navigating the complexities of love, domestic abuse, and resilience. The film's heavy themes required a nuanced approach, and Baldoni, who had been instrumental in bringing the adaptation to life, was deeply invested in ensuring the film's emotional integrity. As both director and co-star, Baldoni had a significant stake in the project, overseeing casting, story development, and production logistics. Lively's casting as Lily Bloom was celebrated initially, given her reputation for bringing depth and charisma to her roles. However, tensions soon emerged as Lively's creative ambitions began to overlap with Baldoni's directorial vision. Lively, known for her meticulous approach to her craft, reportedly became heavily involved in decisions traditionally reserved for the director. Her suggestions included significant rewrites of key scenes, input on costume design, and even changes to the film's tone to align with her interpretation of the story. While this level of involvement isn't unprecedented for A-list actors, it created friction with Baldoni, who felt sidelined in his role as director. Insiders described the atmosphere on set as increasingly strained, with Lively and Baldoni frequently clashing over creative decisions. The dispute between Lively and Baldoni encompasses a range of interconnected issues, from creative disagreements to allegations of misconduct, and is further complicated by Reynolds' role in amplifying the feud. At its core, the case reflects a struggle for control and recognition within a high-stakes creative environment. The creative differences between Lively and Baldoni became apparent early in the production process. Lively's desire to modernize the character of Lily Bloom and emphasize themes of empowerment clashed with Baldoni's commitment to faithfully adapting Colleen Hoover's novel. These disagreements extended to nearly every aspect of the film, from dialogue to visual aesthetics. Sources from the set describe frequent arguments over scene blocking, with Lively reportedly overruling Baldoni on multiple occasions. Baldoni, for his part, felt that Lively's involvement, while well-intentioned, undermined his authority as director. As the tensions escalated, Baldoni's frustration grew, culminating in a fractured creative process that affected the morale of the cast and crew. While both parties shared a passion for the project, their inability to reconcile their differing visions ultimately set the stage for the conflict that followed. Lively's lawsuit against Baldoni centers on two key allegations: body shaming and the trailer incident. These claims have become a focal point of the dispute, with Lively describing them as indicative of a toxic work environment. For Lively, the allegations are about more than specific incidents. They represent a broader pattern of behavior that she believes undermined her dignity and professionalism. Baldoni's legal team has vigorously denied these allegations, presenting evidence that they claim contradicts Lively's narrative. For instance, text messages between Baldoni and other members of the production suggest that his comments about Lively's physical readiness were framed as logistical concerns rather than personal judgments. Similarly, the trailer incident has been characterized as an unintentional misstep rather than a deliberate act of intrusion. The introduction of Nice Pool in Deadpool 3 added an unexpected and polarizing dimension to the conflict. The character's exaggerated mannerisms and pointed remarks about body image and feminism drew immediate comparisons to Baldoni, with many interpreting it as a deliberate dig at the director. While Deadpool is known for its irreverent humor, the inclusion of such specific references has raised questions about the ethical implications of using satire to address real-life disputes. For Baldoni, the portrayal of Nice Pool represents a public attack that undermines his reputation and exacerbates the harm caused by the allegations. His legal team has argued that the character's inclusion constitutes defamation, as it perpetuates a negative image of Baldoni based on unproven claims. For Reynolds and Lively, however, the portrayal is simply a creative expression, albeit one that has reignited controversy. The fallout from the conflict between Blake Lively, Justin Baldoni, and Ryan Reynolds has extended far beyond the immediate parties involved, shining a spotlight on critical issues within Hollywood and the broader entertainment industry. From workplace dynamics to the influence of celebrity power, this case serves as a microcosm of the challenges faced by creatives navigating high-stakes projects. The feud underscores the disproportionate influence wielded by A-list celebrities in Hollywood. While directors and producers traditionally hold significant authority on set, the star power of actors like Blake Lively can shift the balance of power, particularly when their popularity extends beyond the industry. In the case of It Ends With Us, Lively's reputation and cultural relevance seemingly gave her leverage over Baldoni, despite his dual role as director and co-star. This dynamic is not unique to this production. The entertainment industry often prioritizes the marketability of its stars over the creative autonomy of directors. Baldoni's experience reflects the challenges faced by filmmakers who find themselves navigating the egos and expectations of high-profile talent. The resulting tension can undermine collaboration, leading to fractured productions and diminished creative outcomes. The allegations of misconduct have brought workplace ethics to the forefront of the conversation. Lively's claims, whether proven or not, highlight the importance of establishing clear boundaries and protocols on set. The entertainment industry has long been criticized for its permissive culture, where power imbalances can create environments susceptible to abuse and exploitation. For many observers, this case reinforces the need for systemic reforms, including stronger protections for actors and crew members. Intimacy coordinators, harassment training, and transparent reporting mechanisms have become more common in recent years, but incidents like those alleged by Lively suggest there is still significant progress to be made. Ryan Reynolds' portrayal of Nice Pool in Deadpool 3 raises questions about the ethical boundaries of satire. While parody has long been a staple of comedy, its use in this context has been polarizing. Critics argue that the character trivializes serious allegations, reducing them to punchlines for entertainment value. Proponents of Reynolds' creative freedom contend that satire is a legitimate form of expression, even when it addresses sensitive topics. The debate reflects broader societal tensions around free speech and accountability. At what point does satire cross the line into defamation? Should public figures be held to a higher standard when addressing personal disputes? These questions remain unresolved, but they are central to the legal and cultural implications of this case. The public's response to the conflict has been intense and polarized, with fans and commentators taking sides based on their interpretations of the available evidence. Social media platforms have become battlegrounds for debate, with hashtags like Sucking Team Blake and Neon Justice for Justin reflecting the divide. Lively's supporters argue that her allegations highlight the persistent challenges women face in the workplace, particularly in male-dominated industries like film. Many see her as a champion for accountability, willing to speak out against behavior she found unacceptable. Reynolds' involvement, while controversial, is viewed by some as a husband's attempt to support his wife through a difficult time. Fans of Lively and Reynolds have praised their willingness to address the conflict head-on, even using their platforms to shape public perception. For these supporters, the couple's actions represent a broader push for change in Hollywood, challenging outdated norms and advocating for greater respect and equity on set. Conversely, Baldoni's defenders view him as a victim of a coordinated effort to discredit his reputation. They argue that the allegations lack substantive evidence, and that Baldoni has been unfairly targeted by individuals with greater influence and resources. For these supporters, the portrayal of Nice Poole in Deadpool 3 is emblematic of the power imbalance at play, with Reynolds leveraging his platform to ridicule Baldoni in a way that undermines due process. The legal community has also weighed in, with some experts warning that the case could set a dangerous precedent for using satire as a tool for personal vendettas. Baldoni's legal team has emphasized the need for a fair and impartial examination of the facts, arguing that the public narrative has been skewed by the influence of Lively and Reynolds. The outcome of this case carries significant implications for the careers and reputations of all parties involved. What do you think about the ongoing conflict? Share your thoughts below. Stay informed on Hollywood's most talked about stories. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into industry scandals, creative conflicts, and legal battles shaping entertainment. Hit the notification bell to stay updated and join the conversation. Your thoughts matter. See you in the next exciting update.